Good game. Turn 3 Chariot, your go. That should be one of the emotes. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. I really appreciate it. So you know of Ren and 7, Zika's Chariot. You're pretty fed up with it already. Well, I'm about to make the situation way worse. We have a Simic Midrange deck today focused on just that, but we're combining it with a counterspell / control package, which is really cool. So we end up with this Simic Tempo / really aggressive midrange deck. I don't know how it's all three types of decks together, but you know, it gets it done. I am absolutely loving this deck, and we even climbed into the ranked numbers with it, which is really cool. Somewhere I've not been in a while, so it's good to be in you know, those numbered positions within Mythic. We're gonna break down the deck list, talk about strategies, synergies, showcase all of that in today's gameplay footage, and then wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review. So, without further ado, make sure to like the video to help support the channel and me as a creator, right? Also, join the community if you want and subscribe to the channel for more cool content just like this. Let's go. Simic Midrange is a 60 card best of 1, 3.6 average mana value, 14 creature, 22 non-creature, 24 land deck, right? There's nothing special here. Ren and 7 is amazing. If you don't know this card, for 5 mana, 5 loyalty, +1, looking at the top 4 cards of our library, land cards in hand, the rest in graveyard. 0, putting all of the cards, land type that we have in hand into the battlefield tapped, and then -3, creating a tree folk, and its power and toughness is equal to the number of lands we control, and it's gonna have reach as well. And then -8, returning all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand, and you get an emblem giving you no maximum hand size as well, which is really cool, right? So there's a ton of value within this. For 5 mana, you basically get to create a 5/5 tree folk, which is pretty insane. You can ramp into it, and that tree folk will be smaller, but each land you play, it grows and gets stronger, which is really cool. And then you can just like look for more lands, play a bunch of lands, eventually make another tree folk if you want, and it's great. Like, there's a lot of dragons around, and you know, this is a 6/6 eventually, a 7/7, and it's just gonna stop the dragons in their tracks. Do dragons leave tracks? I guess when they're walking, right? So that's just really, really good, right? And we're copying the Tree Folk token with Azika's Chariot for 4. It's a 4/4. When it enters, create 2/2/2 cats, and then we crew for 4, and whenever the Chariot attacks, we get to make a token that's a copy of another token, also known as the Tree Folk here, which is really, really cool, right? So that's gonna get us there. And then we have the ramp, right? Jasperia's Sentinel, turn 1. Prosperous Innkeeper, turn 2. Turn 3, you'll have 5 available mana. You can go right into Ren and 7, or you can go into the Chariot, keep your treasure, potentially, right? Which is really, 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 really cool. And once you're there, you know, you try to get Chariot and Ren and 7 out together to do the Tree Folk copy, which I talked about. And then it's just control, right? You have Decisive Denial, instant speed for 2, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3, or it's a fight effect. Very, 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 very good in this deck, right? We can, with our big Tree Folk, kill anything, or we can counter spells, which is great. We have Quandrix Command. This can counter enchantment or artifact spell. Sorry, Meat Hook. Sorry, you know, other copies of the Chariot. Not today. Plus, we can bounce something as well, so we get to counter and bounce one of their creatures. So sick. Or Planeswalker as well. Yeah. +1/+1 counters on our creatures if we want for lethal, and then we can shuffle things back into someone's grave as well, which is pretty decent. Divide by 0, further control, return permanent, mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand. We can do this from the stack or from the field, plus we get to learn, which is amazing value. Ramp through the Cultivator, bringing an island or a forest in. It's a 3/4, right? So really, really nice. And that's going to throw us towards things like Coma. The Cosmos Serpent can't be countered. It's a 6/6. At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 3/3. We can sacrifice one of the 3/3s to tap a permanent, shut down its abilities, or give Coma indestructible, which is really, really cool. And then the Epiphany, you know, the best card in the game. 2 1/1 flyers. Take an extra turn after this one. You know, absolutely insane. All of the Storm Giants and a layer here for creature lands to help us attack if we can on the back end of an Epiphany, right? Because they'll already be in play so they can attack, which is cool. And then Sciences, Teachings, Breach to kill other Chariots as well if they sneak in, and then Exhibition to go wide with, right? So a really, really basic deck, right? One might say that this is an idiot-proof deck. It's just so powerful. I've been asked today to make decks that Christmas can play. This is one of them, my friend. You will have good luck with this deck. Just, slam these cards into play, hold up mana, right? Hold up denial mana, hold up command mana, and then just copy the tokens. Copy the tokens, take extra turns, get Coma out if they're holding up counter magic or something like this, right? So I've been loving the deck. Obviously, it's working very well as we climbed into the numbered mythic slots. We're going to showcase that now, and after that, we'll wrap up with our final thoughts. So, buckle up, and let's check out how this deck performs. Going first with a lot of land in hand. Pretty sick turn 1, turn 2, though, so let's take that and run with it. Innkeeper out. We need some payoff. Yeah. May as well, right? It's good. Like, their creatures can get just stronger and stronger. There's too many lands. There's too many lands. Hit for 2. Too many lands until we top deck Coma, that is. Mamotho. We're not really doing anything for 4, though. Are you kidding me? Man, this place is flooded! Up to 5. I'll take the hit, no blocks. Really? What a rude boy. I thought we were going to get to counter a Chariot. I think they do have protection still. Oh my god, what a good card. Yes, I will take an obnoxiously large token with reach. Too many land until you top deck a Wrenn. It's all part of the plan. I can't get Maya's cat cam to work. We might need to buy a new camera. Maybe I'll set up a GoPro or something for it today. I might need an additional cord for the GoPro. I have currently HDMI mini to USB or HDMI for the camera capture card, but I'll probably need one for the GoPro too. We do have better internet now though, so maybe I could do it because it's got wireless. Maybe that would work. I just like the plus. Ooh. Five. I mean, we could just exhibition here. I think that's better than anything. And then we're going to gain 3 life. Yeah. Couple creatures in play, I guess. I'll swing for 6. If anybody's having trouble with their arena client, I'll tell you right now how to do it. I go like this. I go to my search bar, MTGA. I right-click, open file location. You get a file folder. Do the same thing again, open file location, and then you'll get the launcher, and then run as administrator, and that'll initiate the update. This is what I do all the time, right? If there's any problem ever, just do that sequence of things, and then you can definitely know that there's no update or no problem. It's not on you, it's on the client. Because if you don't update that way, lots of the times it just doesn't let you in. Oh, that's a nice inscription. Innkeeper. Let's plus it up. Oh, that was really bad. But we get the plus. Hit for 2. I forgot about the reach, but whatever. It's a decent trade. We have, Hall and Lair. What's Mono Green going to do, right? They have to apply so much pressure to catch up. We put in a 7 or an 8/8 next turn with reach. With Ren and 7. Beautiful. Oh. So the -3 will kill us. I doubt this attacks, though. Really? Or I guess we could leave the Mammoth alone. And it's just this. Giving it both tokens kind of sucks, though. But we do have to kill it. And I say chump block the Mammoth. We don't really need Sentinel anymore. It's done its duty. We win. 2 life. Here comes 4 more life. Ay, caramba. And we hit for 2. And then we play the land. That's 9. We may as well do the Ren. So this is, what, 7? 8, 9. We can actually do it for 1 more. Spend the treasure. Problamo. Woof. Alrighty. Sorry, Mono Green, not today. Just totally outpace a Vorinclex. No big deal. We draw. We're not very fast, but it is there at least. It's especially slow since we're on the draw. Mill makes me so nervous, man. Like, what are you doing playing with this crab? We're gonna get janked out. I'm a little nervous. Right? Like, they start... And if they foretell here... No, they just go right... Oh my god. Do we just go right for Smashdown? Like, Like, I'm kind of tempted. Turn 3 Chariot's not bad. It spent our treasure, which sucks, but it's okay. Land off the top. Kind of. Gain 1 life, make the kitties. And we should hopefully be able to just go wide on these guys, right? I'm gonna play the Sentinel just because we have the Denial. And then it's just like divide, divide, all run. So we're gonna hold up Denial here rather than Foretelling. We're still at 38 cards. Good game. Turn 3 Chariot, your go. That should be one of the emotes. Going first, land's not good, so we have to Toskies. Without a Toskies. We don't have that guy. Maybe would the Squirrel be good in this deck? I don't know. Keeping 6. Tossing Divide. I know, risky bisques. Turn 1 Pathway, turn 2 Haul with an Innkeeper. Excuse me. Hopefully that didn't go through the mic. How's my sound quality, you guys? I know some people said it was dog shit. Has it gotten better? No attacks. We have the treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think we get kicked out of Magic? Or turn 3? Ren and 7?
We prefer not to fight, but we also will not hold back.
Gain the life. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Nobody's seen nobody. Kill the Innkeeper or they'll get the Exile. Let's let them exile her for 3. And the exile... Oh no, they take the Sciences. Interesting. Oh my gosh. We're gonna get in trouble, you guys. We are going to get in trouble. Oh, and I'll run to the graveyard. No! I mean, he can only deal 1 damage. So let's take the Alpha Strike. Painter in play, makes a treasure. Cool, 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 cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7. There we go. That's a lot of land. But I don't want to blow our Ren yet. I want to keep this one there. And just bank off Coma. So 4. We'd play for 5 here. For 6, I guess, total. No attacks. End our turn. Soul Shatter kills the Walker. That takes majority of their turn. Land out. Running 7 out again. Minus.
Those beautiful trees. They prepare
And, we should just keep applying pressure, hey? We'll probably lose the Innkeeper here, but whatever. We don't need life. We need to finish this match. They made the treasure, so they probably wiped the field. Yeah. Killing the creatures. Pulling their painter back. Land out. What if they have another Soul Shatter, right?
rich soil,
Tap some land.
mighty forests.
Cultivator out. I love land. I don't know if you know. Really loving that land. So hopefully there's another Soul Shatter here. We can pull that out. Oh! Not good. That actually makes this game a lot harder. Shoot.
The forest will be overrun.
And then a Predator. As a 7/7. Huh? We have 9 available mana. We should have commented earlier, maybe. No attacks. Okay, they don't have instant speed to deal with it. So it's just that Soul Shatter. Wow. Crazy. That would have hit us for 8. This is going to be tough. I don't know if we'll get through this. All this freaking land. Holy Toledo. So, we can hit for 9. With this, we hit for 16. We sack the Serpent to tack 1. We cast for 3 for the other. We need 7. That's lethal. We win. I think. I'm pretty sure. Six. Oh, no, we need one more. Shit. My math was retarded. So we should have kept that bounce effect. Oh. Yeah, we're just like dead. if this Ghast dies. Still think we have to go for it. Even though we fucked up a bunch. If they sack the Ghast to kill the flyer, they'll have it. But right now, like, we can retap one of the flyers. And then we're blocking, like, as long as they don't kill this Ghast. Oh, yes! Woo! That was, a fun time for me. We were 1 land shy. We needed, 7 untapped. I guess we only had 6. Or I would like or our auto tapper was wrong for some reason. I'll have to look at that. Maybe we had lethal with the land before and I missed it. I feel like it was trying to tap our Hall of the Storm Giants. I should have just manually tapped it to see. I'm nervous, you guys. These matches are high stake. That's a top ranked player, AI Hort. We tap the dragon, we block the 6/6, we take 4, and then we respond with lethal. But we might have had it before. I think it was probably just auto tapper. Because I could have swore, it's like, okay, we did have 10 land, I'm pretty sure of it. We need 7 for this total, right? 6 and 1 is 7. And then we cast 3 to bounce that. Yeah, I think we had it before, but auto tapper was about to screw us. And I did have 7 because I cast exhibition, right? Totally. But auto tapper was looking to screw us, though, I'm sure of it. Like, it was highlighted like it was going to tap it. So I was like, I immediately just drew back. I was like, no, we don't have enough land. But I should just disable auto tapper, honestly. Luckily, we get around it. I mean, I don't know. It definitely highlighted it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that footage. Ninja skills in the house. They go first, but I still like the hand, even though there's no blue. Can we find that third land? Pretty please. Nice. I mean, it's a forest, but whatever. Turn 3 chariot. Hello. Let's hit for 1. Nice damage there. Let's get after it. We can just pretend we're playing mono green, I guess. They have 2 mana. They could potentially play a third land here for 3. There it is. Interesting. Farmhand. That becomes a 3/3. And it also pulls a plains. Which they need, I guess, right? That's nice. I don't mind it. No blocks. There it is. 1 blue source, but we still go... It's Chariot Town. Oh, we should have tapped the Innkeeper. What am I doing? What am I doing? Whoops. That was a misplay here, you guys. So... the auto tapper, again, slays our treasure instead of us manually tapping the Innkeeper. I'm gonna cry, because now we lose that treasure ramp. And they've still got theirs. It's sad. It's really sad. Sad stuff. It's also sad how much more life gain they have than us. So we can foretell this. Again, the auto tapper's like, oh, I'll tap that blue source for you. What a joke. And then we have 3 or divide. I think we go for it. But if they... Like, the cats could just double block. But then we bounce our own chariot. Right? Make the cat. Grab the life. And we might have to divide our own chariot if they're going to kill it with 2 cats, I think. Oh! Cool. So we can just... We'll allow it. End our turn, and we'll just hold up divide. We let them tap their cats, and before they attack... Yikes. Chariot and Ren is, like, so good. Take the breach to kill their chariot. Yes, 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 yes. I guess we just trade with the cat. They have so much life. That's nice. Let's crew up. Oh no, we need this. Just the cats. Right, we need that sentinel for the 3rd land. Let's see if we can grind this out. It's gonna be hard. We've got our next turn covered. Oh, they'll have to top deck a land as well. Or have one in hand. I think we might have a good alpha strike here. If we just go for it. Good game. Because we had All-Round's Epiphany next turn, which is really cool. And then also like a Mascot Exhibitions the turn. That's really, really high value that they're going to be struggling to catch up from. It's nice to beat this Selesnya Ren and 7 Chariot deck. Like, we did it pretty easily, too, which is nice. We are on the Drizzaw. And it's pretty slow. But we can get something good. And, you know, at least there's that, if we get there. Right? The double bounce at 3 is decent. Hopefully they play pretty slow. Hunt for specimens. Okay. You might be useful later. Demir. Yikes. You're a scary deck. Again, making those pests interesting. So is this like a zombie deck? They're using the Stitcher and the Sledgemore Witch, or what? What's going on here, I wonder? They really like... It's a meat hook deck, for sure. Like, we know that. That part's not too tough to figure out, so we definitely want to be countering the meat hook. If possible. Koma's Indestructible doesn't protect from a -6 for 8 mana. Hit for 2. We don't do it, it's like we're doing nothing. Grab our own sciences, right? Sentinel in play. Pass our turn. Holding up that command always, I think. Probably all game. Let's let them have it. They're like, oh my god, they've got a counter, right? Because there's a hold up from the command. Let's let them sit on that for a second so they realize that something's going on, but then it'll never be there. They'll always be waiting for it in anticipation. Do they have a counterspell for 2? Should we just go for it? You leave me alone. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do it to me, bro. Now we're sitting in anticipation. Okay, Plumb the Forbidden. Could be worse, could be worse, could be worse. Could have been a negate. Could have been, you know, there's so many different things. A reject. Right to the -3. Hit for 1. Okay. Meat Hook's only -3 here. They probably just take Ren and 7. Right? Like an Exile or something like this. Gassed out. Okay. Chariot off the top or what? No, a 6 land would be really nice. Actually, we have it within the Sentinel. Hmm? So if we get that 6th land, it would actually be 7 for Coma. Can't be countered, which would be great. They're not countering. They have to discard 1 from their hand. They have 8 in hand right now. Let's use our plus ability. Oh, we just lost the Chariot and we didn't get a single land. It's sad. You hate to see it. I think we just go right for it. Really? Wow. And we apply pressure. They make a treasure. We have protection from a Blood on the Snow, but there could be instant speed removal right here. No, we're good. We're good. That's always the risk, if they can remove it on the stack before you make it. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Nice. And if we can hold up the command like we wanted to do off the very start, we also have a denial now as well. Soul Shatter, Baleful Mastery. There's no way they just target Planeswalkers. It was all creatures. Okay. We just need that 7th land. If you don't draw a land here... Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh! We lost an Epiphany, though. This should be a concede. I guess we should have attacked before we all run because they can kill a crow. My bad. It's the little things in life. They just make a treasure anyways, though. Oh no, they kill a crow. Oops. And now we win the game, I think. Massive hit. Holy Toledos. Yeah. We have Divide by Zero. We have Quandar's Command. We have Decisive Denial. Not worried at all. Lethal next turn. Oh no! Gotcha. We knew it was a meat hook deck, and that's the big part of winning matches, is identifying what deck your opponent's playing and what cards you're going to need to interact with. Woof. Hey! We're in the top 1800. I've not been in the numbers in a while, so it's nice to have climbed back in. I thought it was only 1500. They raised it to 1800, eh? Well, it's nice to be included. This is my new deck. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Round 7 is redonkulous. The Chariot's so silly. But now we add really cool things like Quandar's Command, so we can highly counter their deck, right? We can counter the Chariot. We can bounce the tokens. You know, it's just a lot of really cool interaction that maybe not all of the other decks utilizing the Chariot Ren synergy have available, right? Like these counter spells, Divide by Zero, like, feels good. Let's break down the deck. Wow, I do love Simic decks. Something about them, it just clicks for me. It's great. You gain extra resources, which is, it's been good for a long time. Like Hydroid Krasis with Nissa a long time ago taught me the true power of Simic, right? Just do more than your opponent does, and you'll probably win the game, right? And it's cool how well this deck interacts with itself, right? Like if you mirror matched this deck, woo, now that would be a very, very fun match, right? Because you're countering each other's spells, you're trying to get the same payoff spells out, like, I would really, really like that. The All-Runs Epiphany is going to win the games because the only thing you can do to it is Divide by Zero, but then they're just going to recast it, right? So maybe if you could string your divides to get rid of the All-Runs, or if they misplay it, but you've got to get to your own first because there's no counters. Oh no, we have Denial, silly goose, so you'd have to play around Denial. Yeah, oh my god, like the mirror matches in this deck would be so much fun. Incredible. So, you know, I like the deck. Do you guys like the deck? If you do, like the video. It's a great way to help support the channel if you can any other way, you know, like subscribe, become a Patreon, you know, join our community Discord, stuff like this. The call to actions get so lame. Like after you've done like 3,000 of them, if not more, it's just like, come hang out, you guys. We're gonna be doing this for a long time to come. And, you know, I really do appreciate all the support. Have a magical day. More decks just like this. 2 new decks every day on the channel. And we've got a nice history of decks as well if you want to go check out some other Innistrad decks. Have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.